Hi, my name is Catherine Went with Syscon, and thanks for taking a moment of your time. Today I wanted to give you an update that we received from Sage and how it's going to relate to the 2025 tax reporting for payroll, specifically around the One Big Beautiful Bill Act. So you may know that the CPA community has had a bit of unrest in the last couple of months working through this new bill, and specifically what I'm going to talk about today is the section that's been called no tax on overtime. So as you already know, it's not no tax on overtime. It's rather that they can report the overtime portion of the time and a half, and they can report that when they file their personal tax returns, and it may qualify for a reduction in the amount of wages subject to federal withholding. There are some other rules that have to be followed for the individuals, so it's not on us, it's going to be whoever's helping them with their tax return. So in the end, the rules, after all the discussion, to calculate the overtime portion of the pay are going to follow the federal guidelines. So that's the Fair Labor Standards Act. Overtime after 40 hours of work will be reported, which means that some of the overtime pay may not qualify to be in that box for the exemption. For Sage 100 contractor users, version 27.3 is the release that is going to help us calculate that overtime and then take things forward. So after you install the update, you're going to go to the payroll archive for 2025. I'm sure you've already made it. And you're going to go in with exclusive access and admin rights, and you're going to run a tool that they have in that 522 screen. You'll also see a couple new boxes. I'm imagining they're going to sit right under the ACA reporting boxes in the upper right-hand corner. After you run the tool, it will have calculated what that overtime portion only of the wages qualify. And then when you get ready to do your W-2s, that dollar value, if there is one for that person, will report in box 14, and the code is going to be OBBBA. So that's how it's supposed to flow through for the W-2s for 2025. If you've already run some payroll in 2026, you may need to run this calculation in that 522 screen on the few records that you have, and the rest of the year it will automatically calculate this as part of the trial compute and final compute process. So in 2026, the guidelines to have this calculated all in the 522 screen are, it would have to be a weekly or bi-weekly payroll, type 1 regular, so not 2 bonus or something else. And the salary field is going to have to be blank. So these are the guidelines to get it to calculate the overtime portion of the overtime hours. There's lots to figure out as we see this all unfold, so we'll bring you other updates as time allows and as we learn about them. So for now, thanks for your time and have a great rest of your week.